Let's just say you're in the middle of what you thought was a conversation, okay? Suddenly you realize you've answered 4 questions but never made a single point. Your chest, well, it's tight. You're somehow defending a position you never even took. And the other person, well, they look energized, almost happy. You just met a verbal bully, my friend. See, this is someone who doesn't argue to find a solution. They argue as a sport. Their goal isn't to be right, it's to win, to dominate you. And here's what's happening in your brain. You see, their tactics are designed to trigger your amygdala, which is the part of your brain that handles threat detection. When your amygdala fires, it actually suppresses activity in your prefrontal cortex. That's your rational thinking center in your brain. So you're literally getting dumber in real time while they stay cool. They want you to be angry, flustered, defensive. The moment you get emotional, hey, they've won, okay? You can't win this game with logic. So the think sharper move isn't to outbully them, it's to disarm them. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 red flags to spot a verbal bully and 3 tactics, hopefully to neutralize them. All right, so verbal bullies and cable news pundits use the same playbook. Here are the red flags. The first red flag is called the Gish Gallop. So this is when someone overwhelms you with a rapid-fire barrage of questions, half-truths, and accusations.
It's all connected. The deep state, the fluoride in the water, and the price of Bitcoin. You can't tell me that the election wasn't rigged, but...
Uncle?
Don't interrupt me, Sarah. It's a fact.
You can't possibly answer them all, and that's the whole point. See, I fell for this one hard a few years back. A colleague basically unloaded about 7 complaints in 30 seconds. And I tried to address each one. 20 minutes later, I was exhausted. He was smirking, and we'd resolved exactly nothing. Hey, I'd been Gish Galloped and didn't even know the term yet. Folks, this isn't an argument. It's verbal aggression designed to make you look flustered and defeated. Red flag 2 is constant interruption and the pivot. See, this bully will not let you finish a sentence. They interrupt constantly, and if you do manage to score a point, they'll pivot immediately. They ignore what you just said and change the subject to territory they can win. They're not listening, they're reloading. Watch any cable news debate. Count how many times someone actually responds to the point that was just made. It's almost never. And the third red flag, well, it's mockery and ad hominem. And this is the bully part. See, when they're cornered, they stop attacking the argument and start attacking you. Sarcasm, condensation, eye rolls, with a classic ad hominem. You'd have to be an idiot to believe that. So here's why this one hits so hard. See, your brain processes social rejection in the same neural pathways as physical pain. The anterior cingulate cortex lights up the same way whether someone punches you or mocks you in front of others. So when they attack you personally, your brain registers it as a genuine threat. So no wonder it's hard to stay calm in that kind of a situation. Folks, this isn't an argument. It's a dominance display designed to trigger your shame and anger. Okay, so how do you disarm the bully here? Well, we'll start with tactic 1. Name the tactic. Very simple. See, a bully relies on their tactics being invisible, and you disarm them making those tactics visible. So stop talking about the topic and name what they're doing. See, for a Gish Gallop, you might say something, you've just made 5 different points. Which one do you want me to respond to? For an interruption, you might say something like, I'm going to finish my point, and then I will listen to yours. Maybe for an ad hominem, you say something like, I notice you're attacking me instead of my argument. That tells me something, and then whatever that something might be. See, by responding in this way, it calmly holds up a mirror to the bully. So now they have to basically defend their behavior instead of attacking yours. And tactic 2 is the broken record. See, don't chase their pivots. Don't defend their straw man. This is the critical mistake most people make. Instead, calmly bring the conversation back to your one central point every single time. You might say something like, that's an interesting tangent, but my original point was whatever it was, X, this, whatever you want to say. Or you might say something like, we can discuss that later. My point is this. See, what you're doing here is refusing to let your amygdala get hijacked. You're staying in your prefrontal cortex, basically staying rational while they escalate. And this will frustrate them. You're not giving them emotional reaction they need, and that's why they get frustrated. And tactic 3 is strategic disengagement. You see, a verbal bully needs a sparring partner. They need an opponent, and ideally an audience. You disarm them completely by removing both. This isn't losing, okay? This is refusing to play a rigged game. So you may say something like, it's clear you're more interested in winning than in finding an answer. I'm done. Or try, this conversation is over. That's my favorite. See, then you walk away. You've taken back control of your time and your mental energy. Folks, here's the thing. You can't win a game that's rigged. A verbal bully isn't playing by your rules. They don't want resolution. They want a reaction. The think sharper move is basically to rob them of that reaction. Stay calm. Name the tactic. Walk away on your terms. You don't win by beating them. You win by showing them their tactics have no power over you. See, folks, these same tactics, they get used on millions of people every night on cable news. And to see how they work at scale, check out my Pundit Playbook playlist on my YouTube channel. And in the comments, hey, what's the most common bully tactic you deal with? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching.